Hi everyone, Elizabeth Santa Cruz here with the Arizona Nonprofit Awards, and today we are going to be checking out the Homeless ID Project here at the Keys to Change campus, and we have Rick Mitchell with us. Rick, good morning.
Good morning. First of all, the campus itself, it's an amazing thing. It's 13 acres at 16 nonprofits, all working together to provide resources from which people can end their homeless. Homeless ID Project is an integral part of that. And Homeless ID Project really doesn't make sense with all the rest of this stuff, because we're not just getting IDs for people so they have an ID, we're getting IDs for people so they can make a restart, so they can get a job, so they can get housing. Without an ID, you can't get any of that. Telling this story is so important, because there are people in this community that don't know this is here.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. So that's campus intake. People come through that front door, and in order to get access to the campus, they go through a process, and that process ends up with them getting a badge that looks like this, except it's got their name and a number on it. Once they have that badge, they can enter the campus and get access to all the services they need. We have a U.S. Post Office. So if you're on the street and you lose your ID and you try to get a new ID and you finally figure out how to get one, where do you send it if you're on the street? This gives people a street address. So there's a healthcare clinic like any other healthcare clinic that you or I might go to. They've got doctors, they've got nurses, they've got pharmacy. If people come in here and they need help, they get help. Here's a quiz for you. What do you need to get access, to get insurance?
Your ID?
Got to have an ID, exactly right. She passed the quiz, very good. Now there's also, on the north end of this building, a 50-bed respite center. The purpose of this campus is to provide resources. One of the things that can extend homelessness for people, or even in extreme cases, I suppose, cause homelessness, are dental issues. And we have a dental clinic here. Up in the front, there's a 3D modeling lab, dentures and crowns and implants. So you're now officially in the shelter. The shelter itself went from 470 to 600. There's another 100-bed shelter on the other side of the campus. And then based on weather conditions, too hot, too cold, or too wet, there are as many as 200 mats on the floor. So that's a total of 900. What's going on here is Homeless ID Project and some workforce development organizations are working together to get jobs that St. Joseph the Worker wouldn't have. It's early to call it successful, but there have been a lot of handoffs. Monday through Thursday, breakfast and lunch here, dinner at Andre House. Friday, all 3 meals here, and then Saturday, 1 meal here, and the rest at Andre House. Michelangelo, the artist, one of his most famous sculptures, pieces of work, is a sculpture called the Pieta. There are 4 replicas that are made from a mold from the original, and one of those 4 is here.
Rick, thank you so much for taking us on a tour today. What can people do if they want to reach out and support you guys?
Well, there's actually a couple of things, and obviously one of the things we need is funding, and helping is often something like volunteering.
What's the web address?
The web address is idproject.org, or to make it easier, hidp.org. Either one of those will take you to our website.